Now, Mirror Buster won't seem like it's useful at first, however, we're gonna have to use it against the final boss of the game. Once we finish the level, we now leave Dr. Wily's Skull Castle to enter his floating space station in the sky. Dr. Wily's space station is the final level of the game, and we have another one of those jumping Sniper Joes to start us off. Over here, switch over to your C8 item so that you can create a platform to jump on. Do the same here so that you can get on the ice blocks and then just wait a few seconds for them to melt down. Be careful when falling down here. Your best bet is usually to hug the right wall so that you don't end up falling into a spike. Down here we have some disappearing and reappearing blocks to deal with as we make our way over the very large spike pit. It starts off easy, but it will get trickier as it goes. Down here, do your best to try to avoid the robot, or if you get hit, just try to run past it. We have a couple of them to deal with, and this area is a little bit of a pain. Due to the unevenness of the platform, sometimes you can actually get them to jump over your head as well and land on a different platform. But, like I said before, if you get hit, just keep on going. Down here we have another whole pattern of disappearing blocks. This time it's a little bit tougher as we make our way over, and there's a few spots that can trick you and end up causing an instant death. Once we are finally done that part, we drop down to take on another Sniper Joe before heading down some more. Down here we have a lot of these razor blade-like enemies that are going to be rolling around. We also have the Cutters back from Cutman stage, so try to do your best to play jump rope with them while taking out these rolling razor blades. Once we're finally past that area, I'm going to use my electrical shock Malekman to use it on these couple of rooms. There's these bird enemies that are going to be coming at you, and they're really a pain and can deal a lot of damage here, as well as cause you to fall off the ladders. Take your time and use your electrical shock to your advantage to take out as many of these birds as possible. When you get up this ladder, wait for the bird to come out of the right wall before jumping up to the other ladder, because if you do that, the bird will come out of the opposite wall and be a little bit harder to hit. Get up here using your extra platform, and then equip Heatman's ability so you can melt down these metal parts. Drop down the hole and collect the extra energy, also being able to avoid some other enemies. Drop straight down, trying to avoid the spikes as you work your way down through the screens. Taking that path ends up being a little bit easier because you don't have to contend with two of those giant fire machines. In this room, let all three of them come towards you, and as they're making their back motion going up in the air, quickly run under them so that you can avoid getting hit by them. Drop down here, and it's time for the final boss battle of the game. This boss ends up being pretty easy. The first form we're going to have to take out with the Mega Buster. Fire straight at it and try to do your best to avoid as many of these Razor Ball enemies as you can. Keep jumping or going under certain ones so that you can avoid getting hit. Once that's taken care of, you're going to want to equip your mirror weapon. With that equipped, hold it out as it won't cost you any energy unless something reflects off of it, and use it to bounce back the projectiles that his machine fires out, while also avoiding by running away from or jumping over the claw. After you knock back the last blast, Dr. Wily's defeated, and you can enjoy the ending.